Hi there, I'm Bethany. I'm the recruiter here at Hired Dragons, and welcome back to BA101. So last week we went over what it takes to be a brand ambassador, and this week we're covering the highs and the lows of being a brand ambassador. So make sure you guys do subscribe to our channel every week, 4 p.m. On Friday, we are going to be talking about something new, different content about getting you guys set up as a brand ambassador and specifically a dragon. So as always, check out that description below in the link below in the description so that when you guys are ready to make that jump, make that plunge, you can sign up and get started as a dragon. Also, as always, check out the chat. Use the chat feature, ask us questions, and or just say hi. Either way, we are there for you to chat and talk back and forth with you guys. All right, so let's get to it. Highs and lows of being a brand ambassador. They do exist. This is not your regular 9 to 5, Monday through Friday job where every time you go in, you're doing the same exact thing in the same exact hours. So if that's actually exciting to you, fantastic, you're in the right spot. So ultimately, brand ambassadors do gig work. So it is a little bit more sporadic and it can ebb and flow. But that being said, some months are going to be packed full of tastings and other months might be a little bit more quiet. But that's okay because it ultimately kind of evens out. So some agencies do offer long-term contracts. Those long-term contracts are usually based on just a calendar year, and then also it is market ran. So if the market requires it, fantastic. They can also get it renewed. If the market no longer requires it, your contract's gone by the end of the year. Here at Hired Dragons, we work with many different clients. So there's always going to be that opportunity to work for someone. So we don't just stick with one client. We don't just have one in-house product that we're working on. We do have all of those different clients that we work with. So you always will have some kind of opportunity available to you so that you can always keep up your work. So some brand ambassadors or dragons do work full-time. It is their career. We call them career brand ambassadors. And they actually will use several different agencies to make sure that they always have some kind of work available to go. Other brand ambassadors or dragons only kind of pick this up as part-time, true gig work type picture where they're picking it up when maybe they have some extra heavy bills they need to pay off some debt, maybe with the holidays right around the corner, get some extra cash so you don't have to put so much on your credit card. Whatever the case may be, they kind of pick and choose when they work, and they may not work very regular at all. And then the last type of brand ambassador are those ones that are more hobby enthusiasts. They're the ones that like to go out maybe only a couple times a year because they get to talk about a brand new product and pick up a free bottle of whiskey. So no matter what type of career you want your brand ambassador job to look like, we can support all three of those for you. We don't require any level of work. So if you do only want to work once or twice a year, awesome. If you want to work as many hours as you can pick up, awesome. Most likely we can handle that for you depending on what market you're in. All right, so another consideration that you guys need to think about before becoming a brand ambassador is we want to be out there when the most people are out in the stores or at an event. So that means we're working evenings and weekends because that's when people doing those 9 to 5s are off. So some people, this is like, no, that's my social time. I'm not doing it. And that's fine. That's actually why I'm talking about this today, because it does take some kind of a dedication to giving up your weekends and evenings. However, other people are like, well, I've already got my 9 to 5 job and it's not cutting it. It's not paying that grocery bill. So I need an extra money to make sure I can get to the end of the month. And fantastic. We work evenings and weekends when you're not working. Also, stay-at-home parents. A lot of stay-at-home parents take advantage of this because you can work when your spouse is not. And that means no expensive daycare bills, and you still get to go out, have fun, talk to people, get out of the house, talk to an adult for once, and also get some free booze. So who can say no to that? Super fun. All right, so those are kind of the main lows of being a brand ambassador. Work isn't always 100% steady. Your months aren't going to be the same back to back. And then also losing that social time and those social hours in the evenings and weekends. However, perks. So many perks. Number one, great money. So some brand ambassadors can work part-time hours and still make their full-time pay. Fantastic. So you're working less hours, but because we pay such a high hourly rate, plus commissions in most cases, you're making quite a bit hourly. So you don't have to break your back working all these really heavy hours. So also it makes your extra time that you have, if you are working 2 jobs, with this being your side job, it really helps make that extra money instead of having to spend so many hours driving your car for Uber, passing food for DoorDash, or whatever the case may be. You can really knock it out in just a few hours. All of our gigs are 3 hours. So just stop by on your way home after work, knock out a 3-hour gig, and you just made yourself probably an extra $100. So definitely consider that too. Also, this job does help you build really important life skills and also business skills. So especially if maybe you're not very comfortable talking to strangers, this is a great opportunity to get used to that. You can kind of hide behind the brand and get used to talking to people and learn how to talk to people. And especially if you're a young person just jumping into the corporate world, a lot of skills you build doing a brand ambassador work transfers over into many different other career type opportunities. Of course, we at Higher Dragons support our dragons for whatever kind of work they want to be doing, whatever level they want to reach. If they do want to improve their sales skills, we actually have we have classes called Master Sales where you actually get to learn from the greats. You get to learn from the top brand ambassadors, a lot of which are now staff members. So you get to learn how to talk, how to use your P&P in a presentation and everything to up your skills. It's just fantastic. We are here to support you guys. That's what we want. So make sure that whatever level you want to do, whatever new skills you want to learn, let us know and we will help you get there. All right, so balancing the good and the bad is always essential when deciding to jump into a new type of job. But so you definitely need to decide if all of this aligns with you, if you're willing to give up those evenings and weekends for that extra cash and free booze. So, but if you're ready, go ahead and take the plunge. Again, that link to sign up is down in the description. Click it, go join our team, and we will be always there to support you. You can use our email, support@higherdragons.com, if you have any questions, if you have any questions about what I was talking about or anything else. And don't forget, subscribe, please, so that you guys will never miss a BA101. And join me next week for 4 p.m. Central Time, Friday night. So make sure that you learn even more information on how to be a brand ambassador and what it takes and what it means and all that fun stuff. So I'll see you guys next time. And remember, always be yourself, unless you can be a dragon.